A bit of a slope here. There you go. How's that? Oh, huh? Yeah, you told me on. Yeah, I think that they're getting cold. Oh, you okay? What? Yeah. Right, guys, live from Manchester again. Let me know what you think of the picture, folks. It's a new webcam. Let me know what you think. What's going on? We've got Ryanair lining up. Taking a while today to load up on my phone. The line up on the runway is Ryanair going to port, Boeing 737-8. It came into service in December 2005, making the aircraft 17 years old. Going to be travelling just shy of 250 nautical miles with the registration Echo India Delta Lima Charlie. Is they take off though? Thinking about these webcams, I could have another one going that way. You know, it goes down and then goes and takes off. Well, no, but that's a thought, that, isn't it? It's corner. I'm not taking the time. That's alright. It's out the way then. Here goes Ryanair. What? Really? I'm just going for that. 787-8 Dreamliner with two just landed in Glasgow. So that's repositioning. And Jet2 is lining up on the runway. It's the Boeing 757 going to Barcelona. The aircraft in front there, it came into service in June 1990, making the aircraft 33 years old. It's going to be travelling just shy of 800 nautical miles today with the registration Golf-Lima Sierra Alpha Juliet. Listen to the engines on this, folks. The 757 engines are amazing. Yeah. Coming up next is Failing Yourself right now. What are we going with? I'm coming in to land over there, folks. Is Ryanair from Barcelona, 737-8. That came into service in December 2005. It's just landed now, making the aircraft 17 years old. You might just see it in the background as it goes past. It's just travelled 750 nautical miles, we can say, in just under 2 hours. With the registration Echo India Delta Hotel Zulu. And it looks like the ATR of Aer Lingus is making its way onto the runway. Going to Belfast, it's an ATR 72-600, that's the reason why it makes so much bleeding noise. It came into service in January 2017, making the aircraft 6 years old. Going to be travelling just under 150 nautical miles to Belfast. It will take about an hour to get to Belfast from Manchester. With registration Golf, Charlie Mike, Juliet Mike. Aer Lingus lined up on the runway to go to Belfast. Morning, David. How are you? Yeah, I'd have gathered that. Wonderful views this morning at Manchester. Looks like Lufthansa's just landed as well. Yeah, to you too. Conversations via intercom. It's amazing, isn't it? No, it's not too bad today. Right then. So going onto the runway is Ryanair, and just landed is Lufthansa from Barcelona. No, it's not. Just Frankfurt. Lufthansa A320 Neo. That's just come in. And going on the runway is Ryanair going to Belfast. You sure? This has just gone to Belfast. But anyway, it's a Boeing 737-8 that came into service in January 2009, making the aircraft 14 years old. Virgin Atlantic looks like it's just come in as well. It's going to be travelling 160 nautical miles to Belfast in a time of 1 hour 5 minutes. Registration code, that's Romeo Kilo. In the background is Virgin Atlantic. That has just come in from Atlanta, Airbus A330. Just flown just shy of 3,600 miles. And yeah, I'll work that out. It took off and it's landed about 8 hours, something like that. Registration of the Virgin Atlantic that's now situated at the end of the runway is Golf Dash Victor Golf Bravo Romeo. 11-year-old aircraft over there, folks. Ryanair still lining up on the runway. Obviously, it's just finishing up its tea and biscuits before it pulls the levers back to take off. So there goes Ryanair on a slow march down at the runway. Here we go. I'm on the going to Catania, wherever that is. It's an Airbus A330. It's going to be travelling just shy of 1,200 nautical miles with the registration Golf Dash Echo Zulu Papa in a time of 4 hours and 25 minutes. These jets going off, and it looks like British Airways has just landed. Next that is Corridor. Corridor. Corridor just landed over there from Dalaman. 737-8. Another 737-8 is making its way onto the runway going to Dublin. This is Ryanair. Again, going to be travelling just shy of 150 nautical miles. The aircraft being 13 years old as it came into service in May 2010. with the registration Echo India dash Echo Mike November. Ryanair making 737-8 making its way onto the runway. Also making its way across is Tui going to Lanzarote today, 767. Not many of them are knocking about anymore. The Ryanair getting ready to go, and we've got Jet 2 lining up behind that. It looks like a 757. Again, don't see many of them anymore either. From Porto, 737-8. It's going 782 miles in the time of just under 2 hours in Porto, Portugal. The registration of the Ryanair that's just come in is the Echo India, that's Golf X-Ray India, and making its way onto the runway is Jet 2 Boeing 757, 31-year-old, with the registration Golf Lima Sierra Alpha Charlie, travelling 1,005 nautical miles to Malaga. We'll miss these when we go out of service, won't we, these 757s? There goes 757. Lining up now is Jet Airbus A320 going to La Rochelle. Sounds posh, doesn't it? La Rochelle. As I say, it's an Airbus A320 that came into service in June 2009, making the aircraft 14 years old. It's going to be travelling just shy of 440 nautical miles in 2.5 hours, or well, it seems like I can't see 2.5 hours. With the registration Golf Dash Echo Zulu Tango Juliet, and the two behind is 767, but you don't really see many of them anymore, to be fair. then. Look at the video of it there. No, on the camera. Never. So line up on the runway now, folks. Is at 2767. That came into service in March 1999. Going to be travelling just shy of 1600 nautical miles to Lanzarote with the registration Golf Oscar Bravo and Yankee Kilo. And then extend the camera first. That's it. And then go down there, play again, and then press that. Keep walking. That's why I said with it down there, you'll get full take off. Anyway, never mind. Right now it's gone quiet a little bit now. Gone quiet at Manchester. There's not a lot of movement, I don't think now. There's a few lit up at the actual airport. Like I say, TUI's just gone up. Coming into land in a second is Icelandair, operated by Air France. Icelandair. Air France, operated by Air France HOP. I think it's like a little sister company they have for just like the local, like a little plane that just name them hops just because you're hopping from one to another. Maybe, I don't know. Well, anyway, it's coming into land. Flight time today has just been an hour. An hour from Paris to Manchester. It's not too bad, is it? Just flown 320 nautical miles. It's an Embraer E190 STD that came into service in September 2020, making the aircraft 2 years old. It's not far from the runway. Yeah, I should just see the light now coming in. With the registration when it does land at Foxtrot Dash Hotel Bravo Lima, Quebec. So yeah, got a little bit quiet now at the actual airport, but there is a few taxiing out right now. So that's that. Take that cardboard. Well done. There's the cold milk up in. So we're nice. There's Air France just coming into land. Jet 2s on the way over. And another one over there, I can't make out where it is. Qatar's on pushback. And basically all Jet 2. All Jet 2s and Qatar coming out as well. So here come the 3 Jet 2s, and the 757 Jet 2 is right at the back at the other end of T2. Line up on the runway is an Airbus A321 going to Mahon. Brand new aircraft of Jet 2. Golf Dash Sierra uniform November Delta. Newest aircraft in Jet 2 fleet. Line up on the runway now, folks, is Jet 2 to Birmingham 737-8 that came into service in March 2000, making the aircraft 23 years old. Going to be travelling just under 60 nautical miles to Birmingham with the registration Golf Dash Juliet Zulu Hotel Charlie. Enjoy takeoff, folks. No? You got to go over here behind there. You won't forget the tower. Okay, let's see. Gonna be, we got Jet 2 lining up, and ooh, looks like Ethiopian coming into land over there, folks. No, it's not. It's Virgin Atlantic from New York. Airbus A330. That's just travelled just shy of 3,000 nautical miles in 6.5 hours. The aircraft came into service in September 2012, making the aircraft 10 years old, with the registration Golf Dash Victor Whiskey Alpha Golf. And looks like Jet 2 is going to be making its way onto the runway as well, going to Venice for Boeing 737-8. It came into service in November 1999, making the aircraft 23 years old. Going to be travelling just shy of 800 nautical miles today with the registration Golf Dash Golf Delta Foxtrot Foxtrot. And another Jet 2 is making its way over the main runway this morning. It's the Boeing 757 going to Dubrovnik. And obviously Qatar's behind that as well, going to Doha. So the 737, the Jet 2 is lining up. Enjoy takeoff, folks. 737-8. It's 24 years old, I think it is. 23 years old. Enjoy takeoff, folks. That's going to get turned back. Lining up on the runway. That's going to Jet 2. And lining up, like I say, is Jet 2 to Dubrovnik. It's a Boeing 757. Came into service in March 1994, making the aircraft 29 years old. It's going to be travelling just over 1,000 nautical miles to Dubrovnik, as I say. It's got a scheduled time about 2 hours to get to Dubrovnik, with the registration Golf Dash Lima Sierra Alpha November. I'm just coming in to land over there, folks. It looks like Singapore, and it is. Singapore's just landed from Manchester, an Airbus A350, just travelled just shy of 6,000 nautical miles in a time of just shy of 13 hours from Singapore. The aircraft of Singapore is 6 years old with the registration 9 Victor Sierra Mike Foxtrot. Listen to the engines on the 757, folks. You're not going to be around for much longer. I'll show them this one when we go. goes the Boeing 757. Okay, now folks, is Qatar's Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. They'll be taking delivery of the 787-10 soon. So yeah, there you are. Bit of knowledge that not most people know. Going to Doha. Going to be travelling just shy of 3,000 nautical miles in a time of about 8 hours, 9 hours. Looking at the schedule. So yeah, registration is Alpha 7 Bravo Hotel Echo. And like I say, the aircraft came into service in October 2019, making the aircraft 3 years old. Enjoy Qatar. Over there, folks, is an Airbus A320 from UK belonging to EasyJet. It's just travelled just over 200 nautical miles in 50 minutes. The aircraft came into service in August 2015, making the aircraft 7 years old, with the registration of Golf-Echo Zulu Oscar uniform. Now it's going to look a bit quiet. See if anything's due into land. No, looks like I've got a quiet spell for 5 minutes. Ethiopian's coming in. So that's an Airbus A350, which is, by the seams of it, just under 550 nautical miles to Geneva. Which is an Airbus A350 that came into service in November 2018, making the aircraft 4 years old. And the registration of Ethiopian, when it does come into land, I can just see the lights coming in now. The registration is Echo Tango Alpha Victor Echo. Okay, we'll do this and then we'll load it later. The size of that, you don't realise how big it is, so you know that's like a few feet from there. Ethiopia's A350. Came into service in November 2018, making the aircraft 4 years old. The registration is Echo Tango Alpha Victor Echo, and it's just travelled just shy of 440 nautical miles. Ethiopia's A350 from Geneva. We've got the video of that, will be uploaded later. Could use my HD cam on this, my main camera, it'd be ideal, but it won't connect to the HDMI. So yeah, there you go. Left me do with the camera for now. Right. I'm coming into land now is TUI 787-9 Dreamliner. Flagship of TUI. Biggest aircraft in TUI's fleet. It came into service in April 2017. It's just travelled 4,220 nautical miles in 8.5 hours with the registration Sierra Echo Romeo Foxtrot Zulu. So you'll see that land in a second, and then you'll hear me repeat that in a second because I'm going to take a video of it and then upload it later, folks. Not a bad day in Manchester today. You wouldn't think it was summer, middle of summer, with all this cloud knocking about. But it is what it is. So yeah, here comes TUI coming into land. So coming into land over there, folks, is the Dreamliner 787-9 flagship of TUI. It came into service in April 2017, making the aircraft 6 years old. It's just travelled 4,220 nautical miles in about 8 hours from Cancun. The registration is Sierra Echo Romeo Foxtrot Zulu. 787-9 Dreamliner of TUI. There's another one coming into land over there, folks, which is SAS Connect. So Scandinavian Airlines, Airbus A320. It came into service in February 2022, making the aircraft 1 year old. It's just travelled just shy 600 nautical miles from Oslo with the registration Echo India Sierra India Lima. And obviously I'll be repeating that again because I'll upload this one later as well. Oh, gone a bit quiet now. We've got TUI on the move over there. Emirates should be going up in the next hour or so. Etihad is still on stand. So yeah, looks like TUI 737-8's on its way out now. And like I say, SAS of Scandinavia from Oslo, that's coming into land as well. Morning, you okay?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, not bad, sir.
Is this the best spot to be?
It's where I prefer, but I think that's everyone's preference.
We've not done this walk before.
Oh, have
so
you not?
This is the main bit.
Yeah, you can carry on, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A blue flame. Yeah, sorry, wow.
So it looks like they're using runway, I call them runway 1 and runway 2. Runway 1 being the main runway and runway 2 for takeoffs or landings. So it'll be takeoffs about 11 o'clock on runway 2. So it looks like they're using runway 1, the main runway, for takeoff and landings, which is going to make videoing a bit fun. It's great when they take off from down there, you know, 'cause you get full takeoff. And when they start off down there, you've got that bit of a hill over there, so you only see the fin. And if the smaller the aircraft, the less likely chance you've got of seeing the fin. Right then. So, coming into land over there, folks, is SAS Scandinavia. Connect service from Oslo. The aircraft came into service in February 2022, making the aircraft 1 year old. It's just flown just over 600 nautical miles in the time of just shy of 2 hours, you can say. With the registration Echo India Sierra India Lima. SAS Connect from Oslo. Airbus A320 Neo, I think it is. Put my headphones on. Right, what's coming in now? Virgin Atlantic's coming in now. There it is. Right, then I'll talk you through this as it's coming into land because I'm good. It's the multitasking. Right then. It's coming into land over there, folks. It's Virgin Atlantic's Airbus A330 that's just flown in from Orlando. Just flown just shy of 3,700 nautical miles in a time of 7 hours and 42 minutes. The aircraft came into service in September 2012, making the aircraft 10 years old with the registration of Golf Victor Uniform Foxtrot Oscar Airbus A330 of Virgin Atlantic. Videos will be uploaded later, folks. If you want to have a look at the videos on the channel, you're quite welcome to do so. This week, we're doing the Northwest Rover. We're on to day 3. Day 4 of the Rover will get uploaded tomorrow, which will be the final day, day 4 of the Northwest Rail Rover. Now then, what's on the move over there? We've got Aer Lingus Regional coming into land. We've got a Bluefin over there on the move. Looks like it's KLM on its way out. Going back to Amsterdam. And at the end of the runway, we have a TUI 737 MAX, 737 MAX 8. Which is going up now. You might just see that go up, folks. So lining up is TUI 737 MAX 8. Behind that is a 737-8 of Jet2 coming into land. Oh, right then. I could do with another camper, really. Have another camper there to get both, you know, like both things. I think that'll work out well. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. What else is on the move? So KLM's on its way out. There's loads lit up. There's just not a lot of movement in front of me. Okay. So that's on its way out, which is that's on the way. So that's just come in. Right over there in the far corner is Jet2's on its way out. Swissair. Oh, didn't see that one coming. Swissair A220. You don't really see many of A220s. The only other operator that operate them coming in and out of Manchester, I believe, is Air Baltic. which have had an amazing year so far, I believe, Air Baltic, with record figures. So they must be doing something well, better than expected figures, I should say. But they're the only other operator that I believe operate the A220 in that Manchester. I could be wrong, but I think they are the only operator to operate the A220 other than Swiss. But I've never known Swiss to land there with an A220. So first for everything. So on the runway now, folks, is TUI going to Herculion. Say that quick, you get Herculion, don't you? But anyway, it's a Boeing 737 MAX 8 that came into service in January 2020, making the aircraft 3 years old. And the registration is Golf Tango Uniform Mike Oscar. It's going to be flying just shy 1,600 nautical miles in a time of 3 hours, maybe, something like that. So, yeah, here comes TUI down the runway. So, it is a shame I've not got another camera there to see, so you can see the takeoff there. Do you know what I mean? It's a shame that I need to sort that out. Need to sort that out, so we'll sort that out in the coming week, I think. Be live again on Tuesday from Manchester. Jeez. Either that dog can crap, or she's picking up other crap from other dogs, because, to walk down there with 2 poop scoop bags is unbelievable from one dog. Well, anyway, coming into land, folks, it's CityJet. It's a Mitsubishi CRJ-900LR. I got this yesterday on video. So if you want to see I think I got it on landing. So just like that there then. So if you look on my main channel, you'll see the landing of that. Or if you're on Facebook, Manchester Airport Spotters or anything like that, it'll be on there as well as my Facebook, which is Chris Finch. And I've got one person, but I'll get a full. I've got 3 people watching. Got 3 people there and one not anyway. 3 people watching. Hello, 3 people. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. And I've got 1 person watching, so there you go. 56 minutes. Up goes Jet 2. 737-8. KLM. Going to Amsterdam, something that's been a bit rare in recent days. It's a 737-8. Normally they operate the Embraer E190. So it's good to see the 737 back at KLM. So it's just making its way onto the runway. So yeah, it came into service in March 2019, making the aircraft 4 years old. Going to be travelling just shy of 265 nautical miles in approximately about an hour. I think it'll take to get over to Amsterdam today. With the registration Papa Hotel - Bravo Charlie Hotel. Enjoy takeoff, folks. 737-8 of KLM. I think planes around now have got 1.4 thousand people watching. They can click on doing what I'm doing, for example. Exactly the same thing. They had a thing when they had like donate £3, £5 or £10. I mean, who's going to do that? So they've got like the close-up version of that. Do you know what I mean? That is no better than what you get off my camera, to be fair. So, coming down the runway is the A220 Switch. Fuck off. Got to fly there then. Going to Zurich. 5-year-old aircraft. Going to be travelling 550 nautical miles. Hotel Bravo Juliet Charlie. Yeah, I think planes are literally the next thing there. But all they do is talk, and have a conversation. That's all they do. They don't tell any info about planes. Which I find unbelievable, really. You know, like, as soon as you, like, when I learned on it before, I just say, I think you're outside of me. Came up with, like, basically give us £3 a month, £5 a month, £10 a month. I'm thinking, that to me, that's begging. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit wrong, isn't it? But people pay it. Do you know what I mean?
They're stupid to pay it. Why don't you let them? I'm fucking sick of these midgets that come from this way.
The only downside up this side, you get the midges, but at the end of the day, if you're over on the ringway now, you'd be trying to take a video of whatever, like Emirates will be going out shortly, and they all congregate because where they had the old plane spotting things, they knocked them down to build that bloody white elephant over there, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
So, and to be honest with you, I've not been to this side apart from the last month, and it's a lot better this side than it is over there. You've got no one in front of you. You've got no one trying to push off a bench because you've got to stand on a bench to get a decent photo or a decent video. Then you've got to be careful you don't fall off it. Do you know what I mean? We're over here at least, you know what I mean? It's all right, isn't it, really? There's a few people that come here that, obviously I've seen a few times. And they're like, yeah, right, they've run like a little community, which is good. So it looks like Etihad is on its way out. What's up there? The other one's flying over at 36,000 feet. Buzz, well, it's not, it's Ryanair, but it's operated by Buzz. Yeah. Some squirrels. Speaking of squirrels, I saw one before. There goes Ryanair down the runway. Boeing 737-8. Going to Barcelona. The aircraft came into service in December 2005, making the aircraft 17 years old. It's going to be flying just shy of 800 nautical miles to Barcelona. So you're looking at what tours. The registration of the Ryanair is Echo India Delta Hotel Zulu. Yeah, you could pitch a tent up. Shelter, probably. Especially, you know, when it's raining.
No, not like that. Pitch tent up, stop overnight, you can watch planes.
What planes?
Sometimes go out.
There's no
Ryanair.
cargo that come in here, really. The last cargo planes coming here was DHL, and that was just for maintenance. You don't really get anything. Like FedEx used to come in, that doesn't come in as much or if at all. Now, to be fair, they only go Birmingham. One Queensland over there, which is EasyJet. Which has just travelled 160 nautical miles from Belfast in a time of an hour, which is not bad going, it's not even an hour. It left at 8, so it's about 40 minutes, 40-minute flight from Belfast. It's not bad, is it? Came into service in November 2018, making the aircraft 4 years old, and registration is Golf Dash Uniform Zulu Hotel Papa, and obviously it's an Airbus A320 of EasyJet. So on the runway over there is an Aer Lingus Airbus A321 Neo going to Dublin. The aircraft came into service in March 2021, so it's 2 years old. It's going to be travelling 145 nautical miles with the registration Echo India Lima Romeo Golf. Aer Lingus Airbus A321 to Dublin. And then the big boy comes out to play then, which is Etihad. It's a nice warm day, isn't it? It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right. So coming into land before Etihad goes off is A320 that came into service in February 2019, making the aircraft 4 years old. Just travelled 262 nautical miles, like I said, in 50 minutes. This isn't bad going. With the registration Golf Dash Uniform Zulu Hotel Whiskey. I'll give you the info of Etihad when I'm doing the video at the same time, so I'm doing a proper video, and obviously it's live as well. So EasyJet has just landed now. And Abu Dhabi, which is where the Etihad is going, is just making its way on to the runway. The thing is, I'll do the video now. If you watch the video later on, I upload about 4 o'clock this afternoon. You can just make out the fin, and that's how there's like a hill in front, and then obviously it dips down, so you can't really see the full aircraft. You can only see it when it goes up. So anyway, I'll get that now, and I'll go through the info now as well. So, like I say, got Etihad lining up on the runway, going to Abu Dhabi. The aircraft came into service in January 2019, making the aircraft 4 years old. It's going to be travelling just shy of, well, just over 3,100 miles, just under 3,100 miles, I should say. It's a Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner with registration Alpha 6-Bravo Lima Whiskey. So yeah, it's going to be up in the air for a good 8 hours or so, I'd have thought. Etihad to Abu Dhabi, bombing down the runway. So off goes Etihad. And coming into land now is Aurigne. We now have an Airbus A320. It's either an Airbus A320 or an Embraer E190 now. So this is another airline that's doing particularly well. They normally operate these, which is an ATR 72-600. I'm sure they've got an Embraer E190 now. Anyway, this ATR that's just come in, came to service in January 2020, making the aircraft 3 years old. Just flown 236 nautical miles in a time of 1 hour 15 minutes, with the registration Golf Dash Oscar Romeo Alpha India. Aurigne's ATR over there, folks. Going on now is Jet 737-8 to Mallorca. came into service in June 2008, making the aircraft 15 years old. Currently travelling just shy of 900 nautical miles with the registration Golf Dash Juliet Zulu Bravo. Now it's Lufthansa's A320. We're back to Frankfurt. So I think that'll be making its way on to the runway unless somebody looks like coming in. And there is. And it is Turkish Airlines A330 from Istanbul. Coming in to land over there, folks, is Turkish Airlines Airbus A330 coming in from Istanbul. The aircraft came into service in March 2006, making the aircraft 17 years old. It's just travelled just shy of 1,500 nautical miles in 2 hours. Something like that. 3.5 hours, sorry. With the registration of Tango Charlie dash Juliet November Charlie. Turkish Airlines. Turkish Airlines livery there. What's the livery of that? It's a retro livery, apparently. Turkish Airlines retro livery. Lined up on the runway, it is Lufthansa. So lining up on the runway over there, folks, is Lufthansa's Airbus A321 going back to Frankfurt, Germany. The aircraft came into service in March 2019, making the aircraft 4 years old. We'll be travelling 450 nautical miles in about, I'd say about an hour, to be honest with you, with an Airbus A320, so A320, with the registration Delta Dash Alpha India November Uniform. Lufthansa's A320. What's coming in now? Okay, so to his Dreamliner coming in. He must have a few of these Dreamliners to the 787-9. Coming in from Birmingham. It's got to be one or two his shortest ever flights, this. 20 minutes from Birmingham. Just make out the Dreamliner over there. It is now coming into land. At 1,000 feet apparently. Oh, lovely warm day. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. That's how we like it. Yeah. So coming into land over there, folks, is Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. It's coming in from Birmingham. So it's just travelled 60 nautical miles in 22 minutes. The aircraft came into service in October 2019, making the aircraft 3 years old. With the registration Golf Tango Uniform India November. 787-9 Dreamliner from Birmingham. Coming down the runway is Ryanair 737-8 going to Porto. The two on the move over there. There's one going out and one on the move.
No, we're not. Oh, William, you're all right, William. Don't worry, I'll sort it. Not. William.
Round up on the runway, folks, is Ryanair going to Naples. 737-8 that came into service in March 2006, making the aircraft 17 years old. Going to be travelling just over 1,000 nautical miles with the registration Golf Romeo Uniform Kilo Foxtrot, Ryanair to Naples. We're looking at a taller flight there. Something like that. Off goes Ryanair. Very quiet period at Manchester. So coming down the runway is the 737 MAX 8 of TUI going to Paphos. The aircraft came into service in February 2019, making the aircraft 4 years old. It's going to be travelling just shy of 1900 nautical miles in about 4.5 hours. With the registration of Golf Tango Uniform Mike Foxtrot. Going 737 MAX 8 of Coming into land over there is Ryanair from Dublin. It's a 737 MAX 8-200 that came into service in March 2023. So you can say the aircraft really is brand new, can't you? It's just travelled 145 nautical miles at a time of 35 minutes with the registration Echo India Golf Oscar. Ryanair, brand new aircraft. 737 MAX 8-200. Coming into land not long ago, there was a CityJet type thing. That appears to be Ryanair. How can that be Ryanair? Learjet 45, how can that be Ryanair? But according to form, it is. So, what can't speak can't lie, can it? So, I'm a bit baffled here. Well, according to this, Ryanair have got a Learjet 45. See, you learn something every day. So going down the runway now is EasyJet's Airbus AA319 to Malaga. The aircraft came into service in March 2009, making the aircraft 14 years old. It's going to be travelling just over 1,000 nautical miles in about 2.5 hours to Malaga. For the registration, Oscar Echo, that's Lima, Quebec. I am a bit baffled with that Learjet with Ryanair on it. I don't get that, but baffled by that by quite a bit. Two is to the side, and this, yeah, Learjet 45 operated by Ryanair. I'm baffled. Because Ryanair mainly have 737s or 737 MAX 8. I've never known Ryanair to have a Learjet, but according to this, they do. It's a Learjet 45. And most registrations of Ryanair are either, Echo India, so EI, Golf, because obviously, it's British, so to speak. You've got a few of them abroad, but the one that sticks out with this reg is it starts with the registration of Mike. So, yeah, in the country of reg, I've never even seen that flag before. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. But anyway, it's coming in from London. STN, that London Stansted. Oh, is that STD? STN, London Stansted. London Stansted. I don't know. Anyway, it's coming in now, so I'll get the video and I'll tell you a bit about the aircraft. So, over there, folks, is a Learjet 45 operated by Ryanair. The aircraft came into service in January 2003, making the aircraft 20 years old. It's just coming from London, so it's 127 nautical miles away in a time of 31 minutes. With the registration, Mike Dash Alpha Bravo Romeo Bravo. I just can't believe that, yeah, that's Ryanair. Be nice to fly on one of those, won't it? I bet they're not, no frills in there. But anyway, Ryanair, folks. Right then, now coming onto the runway, it should be, and it is, TUI. So on the runway over there, folks, is TUI's 787-9 Dreamliner to Melbourne. The aircraft came into service in June 2016. It's going to be flying just shy of 3,700 miles today in about 8 hours. And the registration is Golf Tango Uniform India Juliet 787-9 Dreamliner to TUI on the runway somewhere over there. Just make out the fin. very quiet here today at Manchester Airport. Here she comes. Hey. Yeah, that Learjet over there is going to T3. Ryanair started operating a preferential service that no one knows about. Hey? Weird, that though, isn't it?
Yeah. Air France is coming out.
Hop service. Emirates should be on the move anytime. Emirates will be going up. That retro livery at Turkish was different, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That'll be coming on this runway about 11 start lining up on here. Huh? Yeah, go on then. Yeah. Why not? Oh, aye. Oh. Yeah. Right. Very good. Very good. Very interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah. Got the retro livery of Turkish over there. Got Ethiopian in. A few big aircraft in really. There's still some to come in. Emirates is over there. The Hainan of Beijing, I think it is. That's in somewhere over there as well. Qatar's gone. That's gone out. And Etihad has gone out. So yeah, there's still quite a few big players still in the actual airport itself.
Trying to see what that plane is there.
Which one?
One's got 70 on it.
Gulf Air. Yeah, Gulf Air. What that is right over there. You've got Gulf Air. You've got Ethiopian over there as well. Well, I'll be going out shortly. You've got Emirates. That normally goes out any time now. Yeah, the City Hopper. So that's that is. So on the runway at the moment, guys, is Air France. The City Hopper, going back to Paddy. It's an Embraer E190 STD. It came into service in September 2020, making the aircraft 2 years old. The registration, when it goes past, is Foxtrot dash Polo Bravo Lima Quebec. EasyJet on its way out anytime. You've got Corendon Airlines going back to Dalaman. That's going out anytime. It's lit up. And obviously you've got Gulf Air going back to Bahrain in the retro livery as well.
That's moving now, that one.
Which one?
The one that this is Gulf Air.
Yeah, Gulf Air's on pushback. Should be a few on pushback, to be fair. Ryanair going to Lisbon. Not Ryanair, EasyJet. That should be pushback. Corendon will be on pushback after the Gulf, I would have thought. But yeah, the thing that's fucked me this morning is that Learjet of Ryanair. I didn't know. I thought Ryanair was a no-frills airline, but we've got a Learjet 45 that's popped in Manchester. That's fucked me, that one. So yeah. So coming into land in a second, folks, is Lufthansa's A320 from Munich. It's just travelled 615 nautical miles in an hour and 45 minutes. The aircraft, when it does come into land, which will be any second now, came into service in December 2019, making the aircraft 3 years old. And the registration of it is Delta Alpha India November X-ray. Lufthansa's A320. So that'll be coming into land any second now. It's at 600 feet.
See ya.
Is it coming in now? Yeah. So the boss has just said it's coming in now. So we've got Gulf Air on its way out. I'll get a video of that and upload it later on the channel. It looks like Corendon is on pushback as well. So we've got Corendon going out and Gulf Air going out. We've got SAS Connect going back to Oslo. That's on pushback. And then obviously you've got EasyJet going back to Lisbon as well. So it could get a bit busy. And over there, folks, is Lufthansa's A320 from Frankfurt. From Munich, sorry. This is unbelievable. 767 flying over Manchester. It's coming into land. It can only be on the air, that. There's no info about it. Arrival. Seven six.
So I'm coming in.
Yeah. I don't get that. That's another one that baffled me. There's a 767 there coming. It looks like it's coming in to land.
Oh, there is a plane coming in.
Yeah, no, well, there's two coming in.
I can't see the one that's coming
This
in.
one coming in is British Airways. It's an Airbus A320 coming from underneath Heathrow. It's just travelled 132 nautical miles, half an hour. The aircraft came into service in October 2007, making the aircraft 15 years old, with the registration of Golf Dash Echo Uniform Sierra. Can't be found that now, isn't it?
It's still in the air. It's not even landed yet.
Oh, right, I thought you said it coming in.
Yeah, it's coming in too long, but not
Oh, right.
landed.
Well, it's still at 1,000 feet according to this.
Oh, there's another
Yeah,
one
there's
not far
a
behind it.
767 due in.
Yeah.
Well, alright, I can see it off my radar. There's a 767 here, and it's definitely coming in here.
Yeah, I know, because I can see it's one's coming in.
No, the one behind that one that's coming in on that is a Ryanair from Alicante. And then there's a 767 that's coming in as well. You won't see that, that's over Ashland Line, that's like 30 mile over there. Well, ish. No, it was lining up with the runway, the 76. There's no info on it at all. Right then, so what's underneath?
EasyJet.
EasyJet going out.
Yep.
Yeah, Airbus A319. That's going to Malaga, I think. Lisbon. It's an don't the A320s of EasyJet look small compared to others?
Yeah. Right,
Anyway, this one's just landed now. There's BA.
Yep.
And then after the BA, I think it's Ryanair from Alicante. And then this 767 of non-applicable, which has foxed me. Where's it from? That? Let's have a look here. Right, well, it's come from America. It's come from Toronto. It's going to be, yeah. It's going to be Omni. You can guarantee that because it's the only aircraft that takes off that has no information with the bloody thing. Right, so yeah, Toronto. So it's Omni. Omni. It's the 767 arriving in Manchester. See, told you I was right. No information, and I mean, I've got no information on it. It's from non-applicable to non-applicable. With a Boeing 767, there's no registration, there's no serial number, there's no country of reg, no age. All there is for it is biometric altitude and vertical speed, a track and a GPS altitude. Ground speed is 160 knots. Indicated airspeed is 166 knots. But yeah.
Here's your Ryanair.
So Ryanair's just landed. And then behind Ryanair is Omnia.
Yeah, you can see the lights off it.
Are they?
You can see the lights coming through clouds now. Do you want to take a video of it?
Yeah. From non-applicable to non-applicable.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, I'll take a video. I don't know what I call it. You know, what do I call it?
What do you
Non-applicable. It's a box in this aircraft, this Omnia, that, you know, is always in tech. It's as baffling as that Learjet of Ryanair. You know what I mean? You know, the one that doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Ryanair having easy. That just,
There's
yeah.
2 planes on the way. 2 the runway.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be on the air there. That's Toronto. Here goes EasyJet for Porto. Right then, this is the non-applicable video of a non-applicable aircraft. I don't know what a title this later, but the non-applicable 767 maybe? I let me know in the comments. So, yeah. So coming into land here, folks, is a Boeing 767 from non-applicable to non-applicable. There's the reg of it is non-applicable. The age of the aircraft is non-applicable. And it's coming from Toronto. And I'm guessing it is on the air international. And guess what? I'm only right. So it's actually come from Toronto. The rest of it, I have not a clue. Yeah. But there you go. On the air international Boeing 767 from Toronto. Right then, so that's should start getting busy now. Well, what's that going out? That's go. I'll tell you what's a smart livery on that, isn't it? Look at that for a livery.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's proper smart, that. Did it say that's the retro livery, that over there?
I don't know, I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. BA's just come in, so that's the one moving behind it. Look how small that is to that. Ryanair's behind that, that's just come in. On the air over there. Looks like a bit of rain falling over there, Emma. Just what we need there, a bit of a wet runway situation. It'll become wet.
That better be a fucking bird.
No, it's a bird there. You see it there flapping about in the trees.
Look, that's planes.
Is that Ryanair? Oh, no, that's a private owner that going to Inverness. It's an Embraer Predator 600. See that one go up, didn't we? Right, so line up on the runway is. Well, it's not lined up on the runway because what's the name to land? But anyway, it's TAP. TAP's coming in. TAP Portugal. Right, guys, so coming in to land over there is TAP Portugal's Embraer E190LR from Lisbon. Came into service in November 2011, making the aircraft 11 years old. It's just travelled 920 nautical miles in 2.5 hours with the registration and Charlie Sierra Tango Papa Sierra. TAP Portugal from Lisbon. landing on the runway now. Should be, unless there's one coming in. Lining up on the runway somewhere over there, folks, is Corendon, going back to Dalaman. The aircraft came into service in April 2011, making the aircraft 12 years old. It's going to be flying just shy of 1,650 nautical miles today, so about 4.5 hours, something like that, going back to Dalaman with a registration of Tango Charlie - Tango Juliet Romeo. Corendon to Dalaman. Okay. Coming into land is Logan. Yeah, Logan Air coming in from the Isle of Man. It's an ATR 72-600. It's about 200-300 feet above the ground at the minute. So the ATR 72-600 came into service in March 2015, making the aircraft 8 years old. It's just travelled just shy of 100 nautical miles in half an hour, or 35 minutes. And the registration is Golf Lima Mike Tango Delta. Logan Air coming into land, folks. Look at that over there. Looks like we're going to get a bit wet. Eminem.
We've got an umbrella here.
I know we should have got the other one. Doesn't matter. Could do with a proper brolly you put in the ground and that.
Yeah, fisherman's umbrella.
Yeah, one of them.
Took me have a look, see how much they are.
About 30 quid, I think. It looks like Gulf Air is lining up on to the runway. There's nothing coming in, I can see. Wonderful views
So
over there.
Logan's just landed.
What?
Logan
What?
just landed.
And I've just been talking about it.
Yeah.
You're not in it?
No. Dizzy blonde moment.
Who?
A dizzy blonde moment.
Dizzy blonde moment, yeah. Alright, okay. Some say. Anyway. Lining up over there, folks, is Gulf Air. It's a retro livery. It's a Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. Came into service in August 2019, sorry. So making the aircraft 3 years old. It's going to be travelling just shy of 3,000 nautical miles. 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that. I don't really know, to be completely honest. Be around that, I'd have thought. With the registration Alpha 9 Charlie - Foxtrot Golf. Gulf Air retro service. It looks like a smart livery as well, to be honest. So it's coming down the runway as I speak, so I'll be quiet and you can listen to the engines. And obviously the plane going up, obviously. It's been dated, shut up. But anyway. Yeah, it does look smart, that livery, doesn't it? So lining up over there, folks, is SAS A320 going back to Oslo. Gone a bit quiet here for now. Looks like Emirates is on pushback, Boeing 777. There's not, in all honesty, there's not a lot happening, to be fair. I know it's going to start raining anytime soon, I know that. By the looks of it anyway, and in the next hour or so we should have the aircraft taking off here in front of us, which would be fantastic. And then we'll go from there. So up goes the A320 of SAS back to Oslo. Just over 600 nautical miles back to Oslo, Norway. So, lining up is Guernsey or Igny Air Services. It's an ATR 72-600 that came into Manchester about an hour ago. Like I say, it's going back to Guernsey, so it's 236 nautical miles to Guernsey, apparently. And the aircraft's only 3 years old. But they've actually been out now and bought, or they've got an Embraer, I think they have. It's a proper smart aircraft, you know, with the shape of delivery of the Igny. It looks really good, anyway. This particular aircraft, the registration is Golf Dash Oscar Romeo Alpha India. Like I say, it's going back to Guernsey. So off goes the ATR. And then lining up is as I say, what's lining up now is a Learjet of Ryanair. There's no flight plan for this that's come through as of yet. I think it'll go back down to London Stansted. But I bet the onboard facilities aren't no frills, being a Learjet. But anyway, a Learjet 45 of Ryanair. Registration is Mike Dash Alpha Bravo Romeo Bravo. Came into service 20 years ago, January 2003. Like I say, there's no proper flight plan for this. It's still on Stansted. I think it's Stansted, STN, London. Stansted is that, to Manchester. So I'm presuming it's going to go back again. What? Yeah. Here's the Learjet of Ryanair. The engines are starting up on the 777 of Emirates over there. You might be able just to hear those in the background. Wouldn't it be great if that came over here to take off?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Or I doubt it.
But I doubt it, exactly. Yeah, there's Ryanair. Yeah, Aer Lingus ATR 72 going back to Belfast. Just checked out Begging Lies. We have that going. It's true. Just going to start battering it down. Going to come over it. What, do you want to sit on the chair or the stool? Can I sit on the chair so I can put that on my knee, or do you want to put that on your knee?
That's what he's doing.
You sure? Sorry. Just a minute, folks. Just got to change the surrounding. We're gonna go. Yeah. Welcome to rainy Manchester Airport, everyone. It's absolutely belting it down over there. Look at it, it's coming down that heavy over there. You can't see anything.
Mm.
All right. See if anyone's watching. There's 4 people watching. Hello, everyone. It is a very wet Manchester Airport at the minute. There's not really a lot happening, I'll be honest. I think Emirates is coming down the runway as I speak. Sounds like Emirates.
Yeah, it is.
It looks like Emirates. I don't know whether you'll see anything. It's literally coming down quite thick over there compared to where we are here. But it's just coming into shot now. Off goes Emirates, guys. You know what I could do while I'm sat here? I could probably turn that camera right. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah. We'll turn it over there. Where am I here? Can you see that there? Where am I looking here? Right, so there. I need to figure this camera out. If I go that way. Right. I could figure this out there, couldn't I? Hey? Right, so take off and then they go up. Oh, we'll see what we can sort out. So I can sort out moving the thingamajig. Right then. I've got lots of people watching. I've only got 3.
KM has just landed.
KLM's just landed, folks, from Amsterdam. You're getting wet a bit there, Emma. Would you like a bit of brolly or are you alright?
I'm alright.
Are you sure?
It'll only make me grow.
You what?
The rain will only make me
You
grow.
made...
I'm a short ass as it is. So.
Oh, well, you know. We live and learn, don't we? So I've got the brolly and Emma's got my coat on. I'm well prepared and yeah. So lining up on the runway at the moment is EasyJet. I might have a go at moving my camera, you know, to try and see, get used to, so you can see like the takeoff and that. Something's just fell on the floor. It's not my laptop, so it's fine. So on the runway now, folks, is EasyJet Airbus A320 going to Munich. The aircraft came into service in November 2018. The aircraft is 4 years old. It's come down the runway now. You can just make it out. It's going to be travelling 611 nautical miles in probably about 2 hours. Can't see it taking 2 hours going there. About an hour and a half, something like that. Off goes EasyJet. Registration of the EasyJet, folks, is Golf Uniform Zulu Hotel Papa. Right then, so what's coming on onto the runway now? We have SAS CityJet. SAS operated by CityJet. It's a CRJ, Mitsubishi CRJ-900LR that came into service in August 2017. Making the aircraft, apparently it's 5 years old. I'd say 6 years old. It's going to be travelling 538 nautical miles back to Copenhagen. I think it'll take about an hour just over to get back there, and the CRJ there. The registration is Echo India Foxtrot Papa Sierra. Right then. So I'm going to have a little go, seeing if I can manoeuvre my camera to see if I can get like a takeoff wherever the actual aircraft is. And if I can use that, I'll use my camera stand for it, you know, so I can move it round like so. It's in the car, but not for next time because it's got that on it, hasn't it? So, all right, yeah. Do you want to see if that? Yeah, we could see if that works, couldn't we? You've got to turn the bottom up or something like that. Oh, I don't flipping know. Hold that a second. You'll have to turn it that way so it doesn't get wet. Let's undo. Let's have a little go here while not a lot's happening.
Another one's landed,
has it?
Okay. It's taking off.
Yeah, that's the CRJ. Just point it down like so, Emma, if you will.
It's my dodgy ankles.
And use your one. I'll have it back in a sec. What's happened here? Right, put that on there.
I think it's screwing in. I think it's the wrong one.
That was the right one. It is.
It's the other one.
No, that's the right one. Oh, there you go. Now put that flat like so. There we are, guys. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Full view of the airport there, look. So up there is the runway, and over here we'll have the takeoffs up there. We'll have a see, won't we? See what works out, see what doesn't work out. Yeah, we'll have a gander, see what works, won't we? Hopefully the rain will disappear as well in a bit.
It doesn't feel like it's raining now.
It's just spitting now. It's just spitting. Just, yeah. Am I having it back?
Yeah, because it's not my arm.
Okay. So if I go that way, it goes that way, and if I go that way, it goes over there. Hey? Oh, you're editing screen then. Sorry. But you said it stopped raining.
Probably did it feel like
The great British weather is returned with a vengeance. That's what we need. We've had our summer heat wave. That was yesterday and Thursday. Oh, when was it? Thursday and Friday we had our heat wave. Welcome to autumn. Oh, jeez. Oh, you got the traffic wombles over there going up and down the runway. So obviously they're getting ready to use what I call runway 2 for takeoff. It'd be brilliant if they do that, but while we're here. It seems to be slowing down a bit with the rain, which is great. Trying to get used to my new camera, guys. If I turn left, it goes right. If I go right, it goes left. It's a bit of a dyslexic camera, this. I don't know how it works. Why? So I want to, like, I don't know. It's just, I don't get it at all. Anyway, we'll work it out. We always do, don't we? So, yeah. Seems to be clearing up a little bit, but not much. So if I turn to the left, you'll see, yeah, the runway up there. That's about level, isn't it, so to speak? There's not really a lot happening, to be fair. It's gone quite quiet up to now. As you can see, I'm under me brolly. So yeah, I might just keep it there. It's starting to rain a bit again now. It's great stuff, this. So it's still raining. Oh. I just don't get this camera. If I move it to the right, it goes left, and if I move it to the left, it goes right. I don't know. So yeah, there's not a lot happening at the moment, guys. Not a lot happening at all. It's gone quite quiet on the actual aircraft movement up to now. Gone very quiet indeed. The weather's picking up though, so there's always a bonus, isn't there? What are you laughing at?
Sneezed.
You what?
Sneezed.
It's a funny sneeze. That's what I mean. It's a funny sneeze.
I didn't want to sneeze that loud in there.
It's just yeah, there's nothing taking off and there's nothing landing. There's no movement at all as of yet. Because the what?
The runway's wet.
The runway's wet. Well, yeah, it is wet, isn't it? The runway's very wet at the moment. As you can see, yeah. Hello, guys. Oh, I'll put it on something. There you go. You can move it over there. It's fine. Just move it a bit that way. No, the other way. Yeah, a bit more. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, out the rain.
And I'm supposed to do that.
We'll move in a bit if you will. Yeah, you may come in a bit.
No, I'm not moving yet.
How are we, everyone? We up so much on this lovely sunny summer's day?
Good weather for ducks.
It's what?
Good weather for ducks.
It's very good weather for ducks. You're right there, Emma. Yeah, it's very good weather for ducks. Quack, quack.
No for duck.
Well, the weather's picking up again now, considering it's stopped. But anyway, there's just not a lot happening, guys. I'll be honest with you. What you see is how it is here, where we are. Yeah. I think it'll start picking up about 11-ish. There's one just come in over there. Pegasus, by the looks of it. PGS.com. Just come in from, Athens. I would tell you some information about the aircraft, only I've got the webcam in one hand and the brolly in another one, so everything doesn't get wet. But anyway, thank you. So, what's just come in? Well, I'll tell you what's just come in. Pegasus from Istanbul, Turkey, basically. It's an Airbus 321 that has just travelled just shy of 1,500 nautical miles in 2 hours to 3 hours, you can say. That's not even 3 hours. It departed at 9 and it's just landed now. So an hour and a half. That's not bad going. Oh, right. Yeah, and the 3 hours in front. So, yeah, 4 hours. Anyway, we got there in the end. The aircraft came into service in January this year. So the aircraft, it's a few months old, 6 months old, something like that. The registration is Tango Charlie - Romeo Delta. Nice little aircraft, that, if you can see it. And going up on the runway is, well, Ryanair's going to Mallorca. It's a 737 MAX 8-200 that came into service in March this year. Going to be travelling just shy of 900 nautical miles. So probably looking at, an hour and a half for that. Registration is Echo India - India Golf Oscar. I go. So off goes Ryanair. That's just coming into land. I thought it was a bit quick. Then, so that's Ryanair in front there. It's just coming from Milan. Departed an hour and 50 minutes ago. So it's just travelled 656 nautical miles. So like I said, just under 2 hours from Milan. Boeing 737 MAX 8 that came into service in May this year with the registration of Echo India Hotel Foxtrot. There's quite a few new aircraft Ryanair have got, isn't there, really, that have come in today. So Ryanair's coming off the runway and Ryanair is going onto the runway to Mallorca. There's a Ryanair going out to Alicante. There will be one going... on the air, looks like it's on its way out to non-applicable to not available. The Boeing 767 of On the Air that normally spends half of its life in TAC, according to sources. It's normally operated by Air Canada as well, I think. But I could be wrong, so you know. And it looks like TUI might be going out as well. So, yeah. Another fantastic day in paradise. Yes. You're getting wet there, you know. Park your butt there. Park your butt there. Put that there. Come on. That's it. Right, sit. What? Right, we'll go on then. Off you go. Yeah, set that up. Don't bother. You're getting absolutely saturated there.
I'm fine.
What?
I'm fine.
You're not fine.
Mhm.
You're not. What? You better
I'm not bothered. I'm a bit of water.
Under that tree, there's best. Look where it's dry.
Yeah, well, there's midges over there.
There's not midges over there. They go away midges when it rains. What a great advertisement for coming to the UK for summer. It doesn't rain that often in the UK. It's the first time in years we've seen it. You believe that, you believe anything. Be a host part ban on next week. Well, that's guaranteed. It's gone very quiet, hasn't it? Gone very, very, very quiet. So there's not a lot due in. Oh, hang on a minute. I'll tell a lie. There's an ATR coming in from Belfast to Verlingus. Right, so we've got an ATR coming in, and that's about it. I've got a radar on my phone that says it's clear today. Well, here anyway. Apparently there's no rain. It's about as reliable as the weather forecast. But anyway, we've got Ryanair going to Alicante. That one's just come in. We've got British Airways going back down to London. We've got EasyJet going to Sharm el Sheikh. Is EasyJet, I believe. Sharm el Sheikh. Obviously, Lufthansa's going back to Munich, and obviously, TUI is going to Montego Bay. Montego Bay, I should say. 787-8 Dreamliner. Oh, and another one's just flagged up, and that one is on the air. It does that, it's just taking no notice. Does that quite a lot, does on the air. Well, this weather doesn't look like it's going to let up anytime soon, does it? $578 subscribers. Thank you, everyone. Aer Lingus has just landed from Belfast. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you know, with this sunny weather we've got at the moment, everything's not very clear to see. I wonder who's on football today. United wants some, aren't they? Wolverhampton. Come watch planes when you're talking about football because there's that much to talk about. So there's Terry over there, 787-8 Dreamliner to Montego Bay. Can't really say much because you can't really see anything. That's how thick the rain's coming down. There's one going up there, but I can't tell what it is. I think it's Lufthansa going Munich. But there's just not a lot happening at all. I've never known it be so quiet on a Sunday. Have you known it be like this quiet on a Sunday?
Yeah.
There's a Jet 2 over there. It looks like it's having an engine test. No one's watching now. Jet 2's on an engine test by the seams of it. Just coming to land is Ryanair. Wonder where that's come from. Should we have a look? It's coming from Pisa. 737-8. This just travelled just shy of 800 nautical miles. So a couple of hours there, I would have thought, for Pisa. The aircraft came into service in August 2016, so the aircraft is 6 years old, 7 years old maybe. Registration is 9 Hotel Quebec Charlie Yankee. Ryanair there, and then coming on to the runway is Ryanair going to Alicante. It's a 737-8. It came into service in September 2005, making the aircraft 17 years old. It's going to be travelling just shy of 1,000 nautical miles to Alicante. You're probably looking at, what, a 2.5 hour journey, something like that. And the registration is Echo India Delta Hotel Oscar. Ryanair going down the runway anytime soon. It's gone a lot cooler now it's raining. And I mean a lot cooler. I'm getting a bit nippy now. Shouldn't be saying that in summer, like, but you know, I am. I'm getting cold. But anyway. So off goes Ryanair, guys, and coming onto the runway, I think it's Lufthansa going to Munich on an A320 Neo. The aircraft came into service in December 2019, so the aircraft is 3 years old. It's going to be travelling just shy of 615 nautical miles, so probably about an hour and a half there to Munich, if not sooner. And the registration is Delta Alpha India November X-ray. Lufthansa on the runway to Munich. There it is. On its way to Munich. Now, EasyJet's going to Sharm El Sheikh, and it looks like it's coming over to runway 2. This could be very interesting. So yeah, and then we've got Zurich at the top end of the runway. What a wonderful weather. Can I ask a favour if you don't mind?
Yeah.
Can you open this brolly while I put my coat on? I've hold it about there. You might want to sit there. I can't, I've got to leave. Oh shit. I'm going to have to stand up and get it. It's gone proper cold now, hasn't it, really? Right. We're getting battered down now. Oh, thank you. Oh. All right. Here comes EasyJet, guys, on runway 2. Yeah, right. So the 787-8 Dreamliner to Montego Bay is going up now. I don't know if you can see it on my camera. That's going up now. There you go. Oh, that spray there. What? So lining up on the runway, folks, is EasyJet. You'll see this go straight past us here in front. It's going to Sharm El Sheikh. Travelling just over 2,200 nautical miles. Airbus A320. It came into service in February 2019, making the aircraft 4 years old. The registration is Golf-Uniform Zulu Hotel Whiskey. And behind that, we've got another one as well. So it looks like they're coming back over to runway 2. And the rain's coming down thick and fast. I can't see what's coming. It's great. Like I say, it's raining here in the UK, which is very unusual. So we've got British Airways coming down as well, and it looks like TAP Portugal's coming over. So BA is going to London Heathrow, and TAP is going to Lisbon. And here goes Jet2 to Sharm El Sheikh. EasyJet to Sharm El Sheikh. Bloody hell, look at the spray on this when it goes past, guys. Blimey, can't see anything now.
I'm just trying to mix it. You sit outside.
What?
I'll sit back outside.
Don't push back. I'll go ass over red. It's not funny.
Get up.
No, don't laugh. Emma,
What?
just don't use me as I'm gonna go ass. I'm gonna go ass over red here.
To get up, please.
Emma,
I can't
seriously,
I can't get the chair, bro.
your chair's broke.
Yeah.
Is it balls?
It has.
How have you broke the chair? Jesus, only bought it a couple of weeks ago. Okay, now.
I can't get up. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Well, I'll be stuck in a minute. If you Emma, no, don't laugh. You won't shut up.
How am I supposed to get up?
Well, you'll adapt. Fucking Emma. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I thought you said the chair's broke.
It was in the hole.
In the hole. What do you mean?
The one that's just done.
I thought you meant actually broke. Anyway. Hello, guys. British Airways is taking off now, folks. Going to London Heathrow. It's an Airbus A320. Came into service in October 2007, making the aircraft 15 years old. And we've got security going past us. Hello. Anyway, so it's going to be travelling 131 nautical miles, so I'll be there in about 50 minutes or so. With the rest of the registration of Golf Dash Echo UFO Sierra. I am getting a bit tired now, but look at this weather. We're getting absolutely fabulous. It's cracking the flags, it is, with rain. So here we go. Here comes another aircraft to clean the runway of all the spray. Right, tap Portugal, making its way onto the runway now, guys. Going to Lisbon. And number E190LR. Going to be travelling just shy 920 nautical miles. The age of the aircraft came into service in November 2011, making the aircraft 11 years old. With the registration of Charlie Sierra Tango Papa Sierra. Yeah, I know I've gathered that. Camera's gone a bit foggy there. Don't know why. That looks better, doesn't it, folks? It's coming onto runway now is Loganair. It's a nice thing, this. It's an ATR 72-600 going to the Isle of Man. It came into service in March 2015, making the aircraft 8 years old. It's going to be travelling just shy of 100 nautical miles today with the registration of Golf Lima Mike Tango Delta. Loganair of Scotland going to the Isle of Man. Up to you. What? I can't hear you.
Another Logan Delay.
Another Logan Delay. Oh, right, yes, sir. Very well spotted. Well spotted by my assistant here. She does amaze me. No worries. So yeah, ATR 600 of Loganair. Oh, she's brightening up over there. That's good news, isn't it? So anyway, the Loganair ATR 72 600 just come in from Aberdeen. So it's travelled 231 nautical miles. So it's just took an hour and a half to get to Aberdeen. The aircraft came into service in June 2015, making the aircraft 8 years old, with the registration of Golf Lima Mike Tango Charlie. Loganair of Scotland Airlines, or Scottish, whatever they call themselves. Jet2 is still over there, and it's been raining that heavy. We've not been able to see Jet2 over there in its engine test, but it looks like it's going to brighten up a little bit, which is great for you guys because you'll be able to see what's in front. And then I can try and work out my dyslexic camera. But if I turn it left, it goes right, and if I turn it right, it goes left. Only me could buy one of those, but hey ho, we live and learn, don't we? As we say in France. Oh, it looks like it's stopping now for 10 minutes.
Oh,
Hmm?
I just fell down on it.
So yeah, Jet2's still in its engine test. You can probably just hear that in the background, going through its little engine test. But it has put some rain down here in Manchester in this last half hour or so. You wouldn't think it was summer. I know I keep saying it, but you know, you associate summer, don't you, with sun and and just warm weather that doesn't include like a blanket of cloud with rain. So yeah. Is that it?
Everyone played it.
What?
There's one or two played it. That Turkish one that's over there. There's a two right there over there. You could follow me, Chris. How? It's poking up with it.
I didn't do it purposely. Well, need that in another 5 minutes.
So the next one's on its way over.
Yeah, basically. Do you mind? Where's my water? Where? Oh. Thanking you.
I was trying to keep it dry.
You what?
I was trying to keep it dry.
He's trying to keep it dry. It's a bottle of water. How'd you keep a bottle of water dry? So he's just coming to land, guys. We're slowly getting there. Slowly getting there.
State and show.
Yeah, wonderful. Right then.
That box is soaked.
So as I just said, guys, Timmy's just landed from Ruse. Reus, I don't know, whatever it is. REUS anyway. 737-8. It's just travelled for about an hour and 20 minutes. Aircraft came into service in April 2012, making the aircraft 11 years old. Or 12 years old, maybe. Registration is Golf Tango Alpha Whiskey Juliet. And, yeah. Oh, it's Transat, that. Transat from Toronto. A330. I do like the livery on the Transat. You know, when you see it go past, it just looks proper smart. It really does. Anyway, it's an A330, as I said. Just travelled just under 3,000 nautical miles from Toronto. So what's that? 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that. Aircraft came into service in February 2003, making the aircraft 20 years old, with the registration of Charlie Golf Uniform Bravo Charlie. Registered in Canada. Another one's coming in now, which is Virgin Atlantic's A350. Another one that's going to dry the runway. And then we've got a little jet thing going off. A Cessna 600A, a Cessna 680A Citation, which is basically a luxury version of a flying washing machine with jet engines. Look at that cloud there, guys, in front of us. That's what's just come over us now. Great advert. We're in the sun now. Bit of sun. It's like what you need. You what?
See if he dries his coat off.
How?
It's 5 minutes on.
Well, go on then. Stand in the sun.
I'll stand behind when it plays.
Hey, we're wet free, but who cares? So here comes the A350 of Virgin Atlantic. Coming in now from Orlando. You'll see it go past, drying at the runway. Yeah. If you actually look on my page, I've got an A380 drying the runway. He's doing a better job than that. There goes the flying washing machine in front. Sounds like a washing machine now on spin, when it spins round at 1,500 revs per minute or whatever it is. That's why I call it a flying washing machine. I don't know. Right. Let me know what you think of my channel, guys, and what you think of my commentary. I just try to be a bit different to everyone else. To be fair, that's the idea, isn't it? You know. Yeah, just let me know what you think. Can't get over how dark it is. Look how dark it is over there. That was over us. That. Jet 2 still going through its engine test. It must have been doing that engine test over there for about half an hour now. That's what you can hear on full revs, the Jet 2 over there. One coming into land over there, guys. It is the Ryanair from Budapest, operated by Buzz. I say it's operated by Buzz. You know, if you didn't know, Ryanair actually own Buzz, so it's actually operated by Ryanair. So why it's operated by Buzz, I don't really know.
It looks like your next one could come over.
No, don't jinx us. You don't swear.
I've just felt something drip on my head.
Yeah, no. You've jinxed us now, haven't you? Anyway, the Ryanair that's just come in there, operated by Buzz, is a Ryanair, as I said. It came into service in August 2018, making the aircraft 4 years old, with the registration of Sierra Papa. I need it over there, I'm further down, that's it. Come and sit aside here.
No, because I slipped down there.
Oh, you'll be fine. Right, anyway. So it's just travelled just shy of 900 nautical miles. It's just took over 2.5 hours to get here from Budapest, with the registration of Sierra Papa - Romeo Sierra Kilo.
Singapore's making its way out.
Singapore's going out over there. When you look at Singapore, like look at the livery, and then you look at other liveries, it doesn't stick out, does it?
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you could make it better, couldn't you? You know what I mean? So Singapore's A350 is coming out. You know, you look at the A350 there, Singapore, and look at the A350 there with Virgin. You know, the same aircraft, just one looks a lot better than the other one. And Singapore is 6 years old, and Virgin is 1. So we've got a bit more rain here, guys, courtesy of Emma saying it's going to rain again. So thank you for that. Oh look, another one has just come into land. I wonder what this is. It's a Ryanair. Oh, it is. It's operated by Ryanair this time. It's just coming from Oslo. So Boeing 737-8 that came into service in June 2010. Look how much rain it's done over there. That's proper drying it out, isn't it? Look at that. Anyway, came into service in June 2010, making the aircraft 13 years old. It's just travelled 545 nautical miles in just over an hour and 40 minutes, with the registration of Golf - Romeo Uniform Kilo Echo. coming over the runway now, guys. Just Singapore. And there's a Ryanair going to go to the bank shortly because it's going to Santander. Oh dear me and my crappy jokes. Got Aer Lingus going out shortly as well, an A330 going to Orlando. They've overcome Singapore. Let's see what's due in. Arrivals. So we've got Kuwait estimated any minute now. Look at the livery on Kuwait there. It's a cracking livery that. Absolute smart livery Kuwait. When it comes in, it's absolutely smart. That's due in any minute now. Obviously Toronto Transat's just landed. Iceland there's a 757. That's due in 10 minutes early. The A380 is due in 20 minutes. And then there's a few then till after 12 o'clock. So yeah. Listen to that jet set over there. And over there goes Singapore. So Singapore's going to go belting straight in front of us. It's an A350 going to Singapore. The age of the aircraft, it came into service in September 2016, so the aircraft is currently 6 years old. It's going to be travelling just shy 6,000 nautical miles. It'll probably have about 8 hours, 8-hour flight, something like that. Registration for Singapore that's just gone past, guys, is 9 Victor Sierra Mike Foxtrot. And coming into land should be Kuwait Airlines. I wouldn't mind getting this on video, to be fair. Yeah, I'll put that down. It's not raining. Put that on your laptop.
On the laptop?
You know what I mean?
Well, can you move this out the way? Your bag's down here.
Going to land over there, guys. Kuwait Airbus A330. Let's just go for Kuwait City.
side of your coat, that's it.
Put it in the
I can't pull that out of my brolly, and
Oh.
my legs are wet.
There you go. What's that like? What?
Is there enough probably?
Probably like that. It's going to start raining again now. Those drying out guys. I don't think that's probably going on when it makes it start raining again. There we go. Thank you. Lovely jubbler. It's just spitting. rails for meddlers. We're coming on to runway 2, guys, is KLM Cityhopper Embraer E195-E2 that came into service in March 2021 to Amsterdam. Going to be travelling just over 264 nautical miles, so probably about an hour, something like that, to Amsterdam, with the registration at Papa Hotel - November X-Ray Charlie. There goes KLM, folks. Bring rugby back again in a sec. Icelanders just landed over there, guys. Bonus 757 from Reykjavik. Prefer the new livery on the Icelander, to be fair, than that one. Looks a bit 1980s. So here comes Aer Lingus A330 to Orlando. It's coming over the runway now. Got a bit of blue sky over there, so with a bit of luck, this rain might go away. It's been like this now for about an hour. Got two Aer Linguses going out. We've got an ATR right over there. We've got the A330 going to Orlando. EasyJet's just landed over there. Looks like an A320. Got TUI going out over there, the Dreamliner. Looks like a Dash 9 actually. Here goes Aer Lingus to Orlando. And up is Aer Lingus ATR to Belfast. And coming over the runway is Jet TUI 787-9. And right over there looks like a Ryanair. So from a quiet period, it looks like we're going to have a busy period. And it looks like it's going to brighten up a bit as well. Hey! It stopped raining. Right. Where's my thing? Gizmo for me camera.
What is that?
Oh, it's still raining a little bit.
What is that?
Yeah, I need the umbrella. It's still raining. I don't want all this getting wet. Umbrella.
Not even raining.
It is.
Isn't it?
It is. It's raining. I don't want all this getting wet. Spitting. I just don't want it getting on my stuff. I'm gonna have to get one of them fishing umbrellas, aren't I? You know, one of them that go up. Obviously, they're not going to go side to side, are they? Right. So, what?
Nothing else was in this jar.
Very good.
See this
What?
one? This one.
Yeah. So Aer Lingus is on the runway, ready to take off, folks. That's the noisy thing in the background. Looks like Jet2's completed its engine test. There goes the ATR of Aer Lingus. Yeah, it's just literally spitting, but I just don't want it getting on this, that's all. So what's going to go up first? We've got Ryanair. And we've got the Dreamliner of TUI. Which one's going to go first? Looks like Ryanair's still moving. A380's just landed, folks. You'll see it in the background, drying out the runway. Can't miss it. 3, 2, there it is. Drying out the runway. That is how you dry out a runway. Just like that. Right. So we've got Ryanair on the runway now. What's coming up with TUI behind? A380's just landed. So he's now lining up on the runway, 787-9 Dreamliner. Right.
Facing it,
What?
facing it.
Well, did I mean to? No, I didn't. So there you go. Let's have a little play with my new camera. So if I go to the left, it goes to the right, and if I go to the right, it goes to the left. Hey, look at that! Dyslexic cam. Anyway, off we go. So over, there somewhere is the A380 that's just come in, and at the side of the A380 you'll see Jet 2 that's just been on its engine test. There's not really a lot happening down there. Coming down the runway over there is absolutely nothing. So yeah. So when the plane goes up, I might be able to get a couple of takeoffs down there. You know, being here. We'll try it. We'll try it before I pack up and go because I've had orders apparently. So yeah. So yeah. If I go left, it goes. I might be able to get a takeoff down there. Just let us know when something does decide to come out, what you think of the actual takeoff, and go from there. But yeah, as you can see, there's not a lot happening on the actual runway. To be fair, there's been not a lot happening on the runway now for about an hour and a half. There's been a few takeoffs, been a few landings, but it's not been as busy or anywhere near as busy as what it normally would be on a Sunday. And especially in summer as well. You know, you'd expect it to be a lot busier than what it actually is. So yeah. But if you look over there, folks, the sun looks like it's coming out to play, doesn't it? Yeah, the sun looks like it's coming out to play. And over there, yeah, looks alright, doesn't it? Down there, might be able to get a full takeoff. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And then we'll go from there. But up to now, not a great lot happening at all. But I will be finishing the feed soon. Be home for 1 o'clock. And then have a lovely relaxing afternoon watching the football, which will cheer someone up. Oh, as you can see, it's a lot happening, which is absolutely nothing happening at all. Not a lot happening at all. Yeah, the sun's out. Sun's out to play, thank God.
Could have come out before.
Yeah, it could have come out before. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Why I doing alright. I'm in my camera as well, you know. Even when my camera in, it's still on. What's that reading? 37 after nearly 4 hours. It's not bad, is it? Do you know what I mean? 4 hours live and then it goes, yeah, pretty good going. The little webcam looks a lot better than the last one. So, yeah.
So the other one going back then?
The other one is going back, yeah, obviously. Considering this is supposed to be the third busiest airport in the UK,
It's not doing very well.
you wouldn't think it by the quietness. No, no, don't say anything and just listen to how quiet it actually is. You could be anywhere.
But we're not. We're in England and we've got the shitty weather.
Oh, Ryanair's just coming into land over there, folks. Don't know if you'll see that on camera or not.
Virgin.
Who?
Virgin.
TUI.
Not Virgin.
Oh, Virgin's behind TUI then, isn't it?
But it's either two, it's in the Virgin one.
See if I can get a takeoff on this then when they both come out to play. Watch these two and then pack up if you want.
Yeah, we'll have a nice warm bath. That's Ingrid married.
She's crocheting.
Another Virgin, I can't say no.
So TUI's coming out and there's two Virgins on the way, did you say?
Yeah.
Is there?
There's one that's just
Oh, right, yeah, just hiding behind the Transat there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's find out where these are going to. Okay, so TUI coming over the runway is going to Punta Cana. I think that's how you say it. The first Virgin coming out over there now is going to Orlando. It came back from Orlando not long ago, didn't it? You said there's another Virgin on its way out. There's nothing showing. Hainan, is that how you say it?
Behind.
That's going to.
You foot behind the jet two for seats.
Yeah, it's just not showing up on here. I don't. Hang on. No. Right, so on the air is lit up, but it has been lit up for 2 hours, not gone anywhere. You've got Hainan going back to Beijing. Came in at about 6 o'clock this morning, Hainan. I think one of the Virgins has just gone on to remote because there's one coming out. Okay, guys, so lining up on the runway over there somewhere. Is TUI's 787-9 Dreamliner going to Punta Cana. The aircraft came into service in October 2019, making the aircraft 3 years old. I need to get used to this. There it is. Travelling 665 nautical 2 miles. I need to go a bit further out to get full takeoff. That's about it. But I'll get there with this new webcam. So anyway, that's going to take a good 7 hours, something like that. So Punta Cana, whoever Punta Cana is, Ryanair's just coming over there. So the serial number, the registration of Jet 2 is just gone out. Is Golf Dash Tango Uniform India November. Ryanair is just coming from Copenhagen. Boeing 737-8 just coming over there. Coming across the runway is Virgin Atlantic's Airbus A330. There is Ryanair coming out. Hainan is on pushback by the seams of it. So over there's Virgin somewhere. I think you just see it there crossing the runway. Let me know what you think, guys. You know, if you can see that. You know, is it a good picture? What exactly? I'm just trying to get used to me metaphors of webcamming. Right, so Virgin's coming down now to runway 2, which is an Airbus A330 that came into service in September 2012. It's going to be travelling 3,681 nautical miles to Orlando, Florida. You're looking at, what is that, an 8-hour flight, something like that, to Orlando from Manchester. The registration is Golf Dash Victor Uniform Foxtrot Oscar. I think you can just make it out there on the screen there, the Virgin Atlantic. Coming down to Orlando. Just going up there. You just see it there lining up. There it goes. A330 Virgin Atlantic, Orlando. And over there is EasyJet's just coming. Ryanair's coming down. EasyJet's just coming. Where's EasyJet just come from? Mallorca, A320. Ryanair's going back out to Milan. Ibiza's just coming, that one. So Hainan's coming out now. Hainan going back to Beijing, an Airbus A330. 4,381 nautical miles back to Beijing. It's a long flight, that, isn't it? What's that flight-wise? 8 hours? 9 hours? But I don't know, is that a 9-hour flight? Beijing? Anyway, it's coming over the runway in a second. So Turi's just come in as well. Turi's just come in from Palma, Mallorca, 737 MAX 8. Brand new aircraft, 2023, that came into service over there with the registration of Golf Dash Tango Uniform Mike X-ray. What? Hainan. Comes in about 6 o'clock in the morning from Beijing. and then obviously it takes forever a day to get everyone through. Got Ryanair and then up over there, folks. And the red one crossing the runway there, that's Hainan going to Beijing. That'll probably be the last aircraft for today, to be fair. Even though it's starting to get busy now, but I mean, yeah. So that goes Ryanair, guys. Ryanair. Hainan's coming in age. I've not really seen Hainan that often, to be honest with you. But yeah, it comes in from Beijing. It's an Airbus A330. Came into service August 2018. Well, it says on there that the aircraft is 4 years old. Well, it's not. It's 5, isn't it? So it's going to be travelling 4,381 nautical miles, or about 8 hours, 8.5 hours, something like that. And the registration is Bravo-303 Charlie. Okay. What? It's there. There, lining up. Yeah. If you can't see that, you need your glasses on. No, you haven't. Never have I. Hainan, A380, A330. What's happening? And then we'll go from there. So, going across the runway is Pegasus. Well, it's not. It's stopped. So something must be coming in, and it is. And it is Ryanair from Faro. So Pegasus is waiting to cross. There's a 757 over there. And I don't know what it's planning on doing. I wonder if that 757 over there is going for an engine test, because it's not on here. You know that it's going out. So, must be going for an engine test, mustn't it? It's got its blinker on though. Why is it not showing on here? Anyway, the Ryanair's just landed from Faro. And that's about it. So that's it, guys.